Some mysteries hide in the dark, others build a home there. What you're about to hear isn't just a crime, or a disappearance, or a haunting. It's a place where all three blur together, and the truth waits in the shadows. When the trance finally broke, he didn't speak for nearly an hour. But when he did, the memories came in fragments, disconnected, distorted, and none of them matched what should exist in Pine Ridge. They brought him to a quiet room at the ranger station, fluorescent lights, a metal table, and a recorder placed between them. His friends stayed close, but even they could tell something was wrong. Aaron wasn't confused. He wasn't panicked. He was listening, as if something was still echoing inside his head. When he finally began to talk, the details came out in pieces. He said the first thing he remembered was the hum, not loud, not mechanical, more like a vibration under the ground, steady, rhythmic, impossible to ignore. He said it didn't frighten him, it guided him, pulled him off the trail without him realizing he'd left it. He described it as a direction, not a noise. His next memory was the clearing where search teams later found his backpack. But he didn't remember placing it there. He remembered standing in the clearing. He remembered feeling watched. And he remembered not being alone, though he never saw anyone. He said the air felt pressurized, like the forest was holding its breath. This was the part he struggled to explain. He didn't see people. He didn't see animals. He saw shapes, tall, thin silhouettes at the edge of his vision, never moving, never approaching, always in the corner of his eye. Every time he turned his head, they were gone. He said, "They weren't watching me. They were waiting." The last thing he remembered before waking up surrounded by his friends was standing between two dead pines, the same spot they found him. He said he wasn't frozen, he wasn't trapped, he was listening. He said the hum had changed, no longer a vibration but a pattern, a sequence, almost like a message he couldn't quite understand. He described it as something trying to get through. When asked what happened during the 3 days he was gone, he didn't hesitate. "I wasn't gone for 3 days. He insisted he had only been standing there for minutes, maybe an hour at most. The idea that days had passed didn't make sense to him. His friends exchanged looks. The investigators stopped writing, because this wasn't the first time Pine Ridge had produced a case with missing time. Just before the interview ended, Aaron added one last detail, something he hadn't mentioned before. He said that when his friends broke the trance, when he finally collapsed, he heard something behind him in the forest. Not the hum, not the wind. A footstep, one single step, heavy, deliberate, and close. He said, "Whatever had me, it didn't leave." If this story unsettled you, subscribe and stay close. What comes next goes deeper.